FineLineSupply.com.
Weather with meteorologist Brian Briggs.
Well, we've hit that time of the day where those showers and thunderstorms are really getting going across the area. This is looking east. We're seeing a pretty good-looking thunderstorm off there, off to the east, and you know, those that are underneath it probably getting a good soaking. Lots of lightning and thunder too. Currently 90 here in Monroe, so it's still warm. We have a little bit of that rain-cooled air. It felt really hot earlier today, and you know, but we're watching those thunderstorms that are developing, especially up those in Morehouse Parish, heading into West and East Carroll parishes. That warning goes till 6:45. That's mainly for quarter-size hail and some winds up to 60 miles an hour. This should probably expire. These storms just kind of get going, and then they really fall apart once they get going for about 30 to 45 minutes. So I don't really expect it to, be sticking around for much longer. But just keep, if you're in that area, just keep your eye to the sky as these storms are getting a little bit on the rowdy side. So we're expecting to see these continue through the evening, and then they're going to die out, especially once the sun sets. But those that are not seeing the storms, it is pretty warm. Again, it's 90 here in Monroe, 94 in Ruston, but look out towards the west, almost 100 degrees in Shreveport. And then when you factor in that heat index, pretty much everyone, it's feeling like 100 or more across the area. So our highest heat index today that reached here in West Monroe, it almost felt like 110 at one point today. So it was very hot and very humid across the ArkLaMiss, and that would explain why some of these storms are getting a little bit on the strong to severe side. Just taking another look at that radar again, just seeing them kind of scattered about, and expecting them to really wind down, especially when the sun goes down. So we did not see a lot of rain here. A lot of it actually is off to our south and east. They're getting a lot of that heavy rain. But again, we're watching this system up to the north in Oklahoma. That's over the Texas Panhandle as well. This is going to be our next weather maker heading into the beginning of the week. We're keeping our eye out on Monday especially. It looks like we have a pretty decent chance for seeing some rain and thunderstorms heading into the Monday time frame, some of which could be on the strong to severe side. So let's take a look at Future Tracker. We're seeing that low moving in, and yes, that is a cold front that is expected to move its way through the area. See maybe a few of those isolated showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, but this is the humidity, essentially the water vapor in the atmosphere. You can really see that cold front very nicely defined there coming into the area sometime around Monday afternoon into the later evening. That's going to spark quite a bit of thunderstorm activity, some of which could be on the severe side. But then I have some really good news. Once this front moves through our area, we're going to have some very beautiful weather for August standards here in the ArkLaMiss. I'm talking about highs possibly in the upper 80s once this front moves through our area. So that's good news. I really want to get outside and enjoy some, some of that good weather. We're going to have that heading into the next couple of days. But we have to get through Monday. It looks like we have, at the moment, it's a very low end risk for severe weather, but it's going to be mainly a damaging wind threat as those storms get going along that cold front for Monday afternoon. So it looks like tomorrow's going to be one of the hottest days of the 7-day. It's going to feel like a lot what we saw today, and then pretty high chances for rain on Monday, and that wraps up by the end of the evening on Monday. And then Tuesday we might have some lingering showers in mainly southern portions of the ArkLaMiss, but once that passes, look at that, 89 degrees for both Wednesday and Thursday, and then we warm up slightly, but that drier air is going to stick around. So look at those lows too, they're dipping into the upper 60s. So you may even be able to open your window Wednesday night into Thursday morning. I don't know, which is depending on how many bugs there are outside. You may open the windows.
I'll take it out and get it. You said 80s. That's all I heard.
Oh, yeah, I know it's going to be so nice. I'm so excited. I'm kind of tired of the heat and humidity. It's just, oh my gosh.
I'm sure everybody's a little excited about this upcoming weather. Thanks, Brian. Well, still to come on NBC 10 News at 6, we'll recap Louisiana Tech scrimmage and hear from coaches on their improvement in the last week.